their fur is hollow and they don't have any fat. So to make them warm, they do that and they fill their little fur up with oxygen. And it keeps them warm.
Yeah, yeah.
That's why they do that.
I've actually heard about that. No, I actually, because other animals have that too.
Yeah.
Elephant.
That was awesome. Oh, look at him. Look at him.
I think I actually might have just known that fact. But I didn't know about this jersey.
Just the same routine.
mussels, abalone, sea urchins, pretty much anything they can find. Now what they'll do is, they'll actually take the shellfish up to the surface, prop it on their chest, and then use a rock, almost like a hammer, to smash open the shell. Now, even though sea otters use many tools to smash open the shells of the foods they eat, they still actually have very sharp teeth in which they can use to penetrate a lot of these shells as well. Now, as I've said before, we call sea otters a keystone species of the kelp forest. It's because they are big fans of sea urchins. You may have seen sea urchins today at the Vancouver Aquarium. They're purple or green, almost pincushioning looking creatures. As you may have noticed, they're very well protected with their spikes, so not much else will feed on a sea urchin. However, sea otters love to feed on the sea urchins. And the urchins actually feed on the kelp that makes up the kelp forest. So researchers saw that when sea otter numbers decreased in these kelp forest environments, sea urchin numbers were able to explode to such amounts that they can mow down entire kelp forests. Now we call these mowed down kelp forests urchin barrens, and urchin barrens are pretty inhospitable places compared to the luscious kelp forest. Just imagine going from a rainforest type environment to almost a desert-like environment. So it's quite a large negative change, and that's why we call sea otters a keystone species. It's because they are key in maintaining these underwater kelp forest communities. Now sea otters, as the name insists, you can find them in the sea. More specifically, you can find sea otters along the coast of the northern part of the Pacific Ocean. You can find them as south down from California, all the way up to Alaska, and across Russia as well. Now the Pacific Ocean is quite an open environment, and unlike our other marine mammals, like our belugas, who are really clear of blubber to stay warm in full parts of waters, sea otters actually don't have any blubber on them. Now what they do is they're very thick and dense fur, as you can see here. Sea otters have one of the densest furs in the whole animal kingdom. There are approximately 1 million furs per square inch on his body. Now, because the sea otter's fur coat is so important to helping them stay warm in the cold oceans, sea otters will be spending a lot of their day grooming themselves. You may have noticed our sea otters taking their fur between their paws and rubbing it around. You may have also noticed them sticking their noses into their fur. Now, what they're doing then is actually blowing warm air into their fur. Now, because their fur is so thick and dense, the warm air actually gets trapped between the fur layers and acts as an insulating barrier to help keep the otters warm and actually completely dry on the skin. Now, also like protective coats you and I would wear, we have pockets in our coats. Sea otters are quite unique in that they have pouches located on them as well. Now, these pouches are actually folds of skin located right under their armpits, in which they can use to store bits and pieces of food for eating later on, or if they found a very nice rock to smash open the shells with, they'll actually keep that.
That's a fisherman thing.
What's sitting on the floor? Oh, you know what? That's a halibut. Yeah, halibuts are actually flat. Fishing. You know, like the cod, we had a halibut.
Oh, it's cool. That's awesome.
They can be like really kilos. That's actually not even that big. No, the size, the bird would be like the size of 2 people. Sit on the bottom.
The sturgeon?
Wow. Close up. But you know, they've got their mouth on the bottom like flat. They got 2 eyes on the top. I'd like to see it swim.
so cool. Oh, double. There you go.
Can you find Nemo?
Did you find Waldo?
Nemo. That's so trippy. If you like stare down at it and then walk into it, it feels like it's warping in front of you.
Oh. Well, probably not. It all depends on. That's weird.
Go as close as
It's a
possible.
landmine. Don't swim into it or else it will rupture.
Go as close as possible. There we go. That's better. Whoa. Jaws.
It looks so creepy from the side. It looks like they're just 2D.
I know.
Let's take a picture of that.
Double big chain.
That is long. So many fish in this sea. Or tank in general. Aqua people. Oh, it's a Scorpio now.
They're multiplying.
And yet no animals.
I need to pee, so maybe I'll go do that and then I'll go up to mine. Where did the dolphins go? You're just going for a swim or whatever. You're like, oh, I'm gonna need a swim in freezing cold Pacific water. Let's go back as far as we
Fast
can.
they're moving.
Go back as far as we can. Oh, there's sea cucumber in there. Yeah, that's awesome.
Whoa.
Yeah, let's do that. All right.
That is crazy.
Whoa.
Fish freaking out.
Oh, awesome right there.
That's awesome. Man with nature.
Thanks, Chris.
Looks so confused.
I know you were like deeply enthralled in Shark Show. Shark Show was awesome. Yeah.
A human head.
They're taking pictures.
The problem with
It
Shark
was
Show
like
is going
recording.
all day, 'cause it's a shark show.
Yeah, I'll put my camera
So
down.
you should go look at it.
Whoa. What? This is not possible.
Wait, I didn't film anything.
That's so pockets. Wow. Of course, all the little fish are here. around. There we go. Hey,
Sorry.
put your face in there. Ah,
Are you gonna upload everything tonight
of course.
into one video?
Depends on how.
I'm gonna do a few because I make money.
It depends on how much space I can put
Because I
up.
make money.
Oh, whoa, giant turtle.
No, but
Honey, get down. You don't climb up. Get down. You don't climb up.
Alright, that's a better view. Here are the dolphins. Oh, got one right here. That is so awesome.
Eddie, look. Dolphin. That dolphin.
Yeah, dolphins. Oh, there's two.
Daddy. Daddy.
cool, man.
Oh, there we